waking up in my bed, you're still stuck in my head. I'm not even hungover. I wanna call your phone, tell you what you did wrong, then ask you to come over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen. I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad for business. Not good with consequence. I find myself back again, crying on your shoulder. No, it's not good for me, but I still want your body. So dumb, but it's not over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen. I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business.
Welcome. We're here for free live tarot readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings. What's going on? Tomorrow at 5 p.m., that's an hour and a half before stream, we have the creator of the Bosch Tarot is coming in for an interview. So if you want to ask questions about how they created the tarot, or you want to ask questions about anything related to tarot creation, we got a major tarot creator on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central. So come by, join us a little early tomorrow. We will have some fun and get some interview in. What's going on? Secrets of Typical Emo. What's going on? Kiss, CM, Six of Swords, Sheila, Boo Boo, KSW, and Jen and DD. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing fantastic. What is going on? We got another exciting show. Thursdays are usually the really busy nights, so we'll just hang here until somebody has a question and all of that other stuff. We also get 2 new decks of cards tomorrow. So, you know, Christmas is throwing the mail service for a loop. We got delays in all of our tarot decks. So, but they're supposed to be coming tomorrow, both of them. Bartman and Cheryl, how you doing tonight? Tammy, welcome. I'm doing great. It is Friday for me because I have tomorrow off. So today is my Friday, even though it is Thursday, you know, technically. Evan, what is going on? How you doing? Evan, how you liking the book? I think you ordered the book, yeah, or something? I don't remember. Yeah. Evan, how you liking it? Let me know. Tarot Oracle. Who's Travis? Travis is the creator of this tarot deck, the Bosch Tarot, created by Travis McHenry. So that is, he's coming here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central. We're going to interview him and do a live phone interview and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to get more tarot creators on for interviews. I think it'd be kind of fun. What's coming for me in love? Glad to hear you're okay. I'm doing great. Six of Swords. Let's see, my next relationship with my crush. There you go. Emo, is my next relationship with my crush? Well, let's find out. Emo Witch wants to know. All right. Let's see what is going on with that. That would be kind of nice, right? You get a little crush action going in there, get a little excitement and all that good stuff as we go. You know, we get some hearts in here too. And let's see what's happening. All right. Oh, that heart matches that heart there. It's double time. By the way, if you're wondering what all of this is my cloth for the Tasty Tarot. Link in the chat for the Tasty Tarot. Please back my tarot. I'd appreciate it. So let's see about that. See about how that is going to go. He is Taurus. I don't know. Want to know if the studio I just sent one of my unlisted videos, actually watched it 4 times. Was it them? Gail, it sounded like maybe they shared it with somebody. That's a good sign, Gail. That's a great sign indeed. All right, let's get a little love action here. See about our crush. Hopefully you don't crush the crush or have a crushing crush interaction or something like that. I don't know. So is the next relationship with the crush? Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. I mean, I do think there's romance in the air. We have the romance in the air. We have the Knight of Cups over here. This is Mr. Romance. It is romance in the air. I think there is some sort of expectation. Are we a little bit excited about it? Or there is sort of this person is very romantic. I think they attract a lot of different people. It's almost like that they do have that aura about them where people just love to sort of be around them. They're good at interacting with people and whatnot. So it feels like that this person is very sort of charismatic and definitely has that allure for different people as well. Ace of Pentacles almost says they are on a bit of a quest for something else. They are sort of in with somebody else, right? Ace of Pentacles, they have their own little thing going on. They have their own little effort going on. They have their own ideas of sort of where they're going to be, how they're going to do it and whatnot. And they're definitely sort of on the edge of that. So it's not something where they're almost like not something where they're sort of chasing you in particular. The 4 of Pentacles is sort of interesting. Cappy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And, you know, the 4 of Pentacles says it is a bit of a withholding feel. So a lot of times they're just not willing to share a lot of information about them. Sometimes they're just closed off. But, you know, but again, they are really good with people in general. Page of Wands says, you know, I mean, you could have some interaction with this person. It'd be fun to sort of hang out with them and whatnot. But I don't really see any just huge love connection. Lovers, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I don't really see anything that would just sort of interest me in something long-term with this particular person. Anyway, but that is just cards, you know. Cappy, is the Aquarius going to text me back again? Let's find out by using the Shadowland Tarot. That's always the fun one, isn't it? All right. Again or not, when are they going to text me back? Let's see about that. See what's going on with the Aquarius. It is the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius, indeed. Shadowland Tarot is kind of nice. It did not make like the best of 2020. It just didn't. You know, one of those things. Everything can't make it. Lanny or Lonnie, hello, what's going on? Gail, how are you doing? Good to see you. Jen, what is going on? Your person is a Leo. He holds back a lot on purpose, but has big feelings for me. When can you expect him? That's interesting. All right, let's see about the Shadowland Tarot, what it says about the Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. The 8 of Cups, oh my. Maybe they're not. We do have the Ace of Cups, the Age of Cups. This person's going through something at the moment. It seems like that they're going through some emotional turmoil. They're going through some different emotions are hitting this person right now. Ace of Cups, it's almost like that they're not going to be very reticent, or they're not going to be very ready to sort of move forward with a lot of texting, a lot of sort of interactions and whatnot. They're going through this up and down period. It seems to be sort of a down period right now where they are having a little bit of problems and all of that. So it just feels like that. Combined with the 8 of Cups, right? We sort of have this abandonment, this sort of being alone, not really being in tune with a lot of different things. The 8 of Cups says we're kind of challenged. So again, we sort of the ups and downs of emotions. I think they're on sort of the downward slope a little bit as far as emotion goes. You also have the 5 of Wands, sort of the conflict card. Again, a little bit of inner conflict. So as far as texting you back, I don't see anything with the swords or whatnot. So it looks like it's a little delayed. I don't think they've given up completely. I think this is a bit on the nose. I mean, this is a bit little overkill, right? Ace of Cups reversed, followed by the 8 of Cups. Feels like it's a little overkill. Again, as we go through the ups and downs of the emotional roller coaster, which is life, we do, as far as we go down, we tend to go back up just as much. So I think whether we're going to be recovering, I think it's going to come back. I think you're looking at probably a week, maybe week and a half, 2 weeks, feel to where they just come back out of this and they just get a little better. And then they sort of move into some place where they'll be willing to sort of text back and forth again. So there you go. Look like, 1-2 weeks or something like that. All right, D-Day, what is going on? Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Let's see, Gail, Lanny, or Lonnie. We got everybody here tonight. All right. Let's see. What day is Christmas? We're here on Christmas, believe it or not, in case you're wondering. Oh, that's next Friday. Next Friday. We actually are here on Christmas. So if you wonder, do I do Christmas? I do Christmas, New Year's, I did Thanksgiving. I'm here every day. You know what I mean? As long as the internet is up, I will be around. There we go. Not texting no one back. Gail says me. Lanny is my father's nickname. Whoa. Okay. Will anything come of it? Thank you. Let's see. What is this? High Tier Oracle. My person is a Leo. I've been made to know that he holds back a lot on purpose, but he has big feelings. When can I expect him to reach out? Let's see, Jen. All right. He holds back a little, but he has big feelings. Not small feelings, big feelings for me. Let's see how that goes. All right. What is a good big feelings? A good big feelings deck is got to be everybody's favorite deck, the Playful Heart Tower. I mean, if you have big feelings, you have a big heart, that is going to be it. Lanny, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Is it Lanny or Lonnie? Let me know. In chat. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. The Gemini you're in love with, why don't they move forward, and will they soon? I hope they do. That sounds awesome. You need a little Christmas love. You know what I mean? Get a little mistletoe and throw it over their head and just leap on top of them and start making out. That's all you need. The mistletoe gives you the excuse. I'm just saying. All right. Oh, he holds back a lot, but he has feelings for me. When will he reach out, etc., etc. 3 of Wands is sort of interesting here. It's sort of a different interpretation of this, right? It almost feels like that they're holding back because it's almost like they feel this friendship vibe coming off of you. It's almost like, have you friend zoned this person, or have you sort of given off hints that you're going to friend zone them or something like that? 3 of Wands is the sort of the 3 of Wands, that 3, right? We have the 3 type of things. We have the 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands and whatnot. It feels like a little bit of a friend vibe coming off. And as far as sort of searching out, reaching out into that, right? When we reach out, we're not really getting the vibe that we're sort of expecting. The Empress says they do hold back indeed, especially with the Page of Cups around. Now, the Page of Cups is such an interesting character to learn about. Lonnie, there you go. The Page of Cups is such an interesting character to learn about. They wear their emotions on their sleeve. If they're going to get hurt, it really sort of affects them. If they're going to get pushed back, again, it really sort of affects them a little bit too much. Page of Cups, also a little bit of an introvert. I don't think this person's that much of an introvert, but they do have that feel of, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. And if you hurt it, it's going to be really obvious really quick. So I'm kind of hesitant to sort of just dive out there, take a lot of risk, have a little bit of Page of Cups sort of pulling in with that. The world overall says they do have emotions. They do sort of like you. But again, as far as reaching out, they're not sure what to expect. Again, a little bit of the friendship vibe in there, not sure what they're going to expect. So if you can sort of, just sort of hint a little bit that it would be okay to contact you or something like that, one of them little subtle things that everybody does, then that's going to be encouraging, sort of give them the open door or give them sort of permission to, sort of contact you and talk to you and things like that. A lot of relationship is subtlety. You know what I mean? It's subtlety. It's like you give a little bit of a hint that the door is cracked open, and then maybe they can open the door a little more. And, it's like trying to train a dog or something sometimes. I mean, I'm not saying all guys are dogs. I'm just saying that sometimes, sometimes we're a little stubborn. I'm just saying. I'm just saying sometimes we're a little clueless and stubborn. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I'm just saying. All right. Maybe get some dog treats, get some dog treats and maybe get a clicker where you click it and then get dog treats and a clicker. Might help this particular person. I don't know. All right. Why won't the Gemini I'm in love with move forward with our connection again? Ooh, Lonnie has a little Gemini hooked up, a little Gemini action up there. That'd be fun. All right. Why won't that Gemini move forward? Let's do LH. LH wants to know what is going on with that. Can't teach him no damn tricks. Sometimes those guys are a little bit on the not so bright side. I'm not saying all of us. Hashtag not all guys. But some of us are. I was really clueless until like about 30. When I was 30, I think I became not clueless. But until then, I was extremely, extremely bad. Actually went to a singles event and I had a lot of people. This is back when I was like ripped. I had a lot of people sort of just wandering around and sort of just would stand next to me. And I'm like, why are these people standing next to me? And then I learned that you're supposed to talk to women that stand next to you because, they're sort of giving you that open door of, I'm here. And, if you say hi, I'd be receptive. And I didn't know that. I just thought they were just kind of creeping on me or something. I didn't know. I did not know. Okay. That's me in singles events. Anyway. Okay, what are we doing? So let's see about the Gemini and what is going to be the future with this. King of Swords is interesting here. That's interesting here. It's almost like it's a little bit of a power struggle. Little bit of that. Four of Wands, they do feel comfortable sort of comfortable with you. The Gemini love to move forward to the connection. You what he's saying. Okay, the Four of Wands, they're comfortable with the relationship in general. And I think that may be part of the problem. You know what I mean? It may be part of the problem. They're a little bit too comfortable with it. It's like they know that it's going to be around. It's not like something that that's going to be sacrificed anytime soon. It's not anything that's just going to go away. The Wheel is interesting too as far as that. So Four of Wands, we're comfortable at home, comfortable with the condition as a situation as is. The Wheel, what goes around comes around. We're going to stay in the same pattern. We're going to be in the same holding pattern with that. If we don't have to make choices, if we don't have to move forward, if we got a decent deal, it seems maybe we can hang on to this deal. Whatever the deal is, they seem to just enjoy it, right? Again, the Four of Wands, I'm at home with it. The Wheel, I wouldn't mind continuing on with all of this stuff. And the Two of Pentacles, if I don't have to make any hard choices, why would I? You know what I mean? Why would I move forward? Why would I make any hard choices? As far as I like sort of where we're at. The Page of Swords is interesting as well. It says that some of those choices, they know they're going to get into a situation where they're just not really comfortable with it, but I think they will be moving forward. We do have the King of Swords. Bottom line with the King of Swords is a very assertive, that is a very dominant, a very good card to just sort of have around. They're comfortable sort of with themselves and they're willing to move forward when they need to. So again, it's just about needing to break out of this comfort zone and move on to the next stage. And moving on to the next stage, getting out of this comfort zone, they just have to make that decision. I think they're going towards that decision. Why? We do have the choices card here. Again, it's difficult to make choices to get out of our comfort zone, but if it's something we need to do, if it's something that's going to be important to you, then I think they'll be willing to work with you and sort of get going with that, right? The Two of Pentacles making those hard decisions as far as that's concerned. And the King of Swords sort of stepping up to the plate, becoming the person they need to be and doing that. Just a matter of time. I think it's not really going to be soon. I think it's going to be a little bit longer than soon, but it is something they're going to have to go through, make a choice, stand up and be dominant, be assertive, and just go forward and make the choices they need to make. So it is a matter of time. Not going to be next week, obviously, but it is something they're willing to do, again, to make you happy and to sort of move everything forward. So it's looking pretty good, but right now they're really comfortable with what they're getting. All right. Got me laughing so hard. Yeah, dog treats. Sometimes you need dog treats for us men. I'm just saying. Just saying. I've been watching too many dog training videos. I like this show. It's called It's Me or the Dog. I like that show. And it has this lady, and she goes to people's houses that are having dog problems, and she fixes a dog. She shows them how to train the dog. The show is actually her training humans more than training dogs. Bottom line, you know what I mean? Training the humans, the owners, is basically what the show is about, even though it's supposed to be about training dogs. The dog is just fine. It's the humans that need the training, actually. But it's a fun show, especially the Pomeranians. I did not know Pomeranians bark that much. That was bananas how much those Pomeranians barked. It was nonstop. All right. Anyone got questions? Sort of an odd Thursday. This is normally action-packed, but a little bit quiet this week. There you go. Was it them who watched my unlisted video? Well, you're amazing. Cool. Someone dealing with a Leo. I approve this message. Leos be acting out these days. I mean, it could be something. It could be something. All right. Okay. Can't wait till Christmas is over with. One of those things. All right. Jen, thank you for your... okay. Well, Jen, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Did David Lynch see it? I have no idea who David Lynch is. There's a joke in there somewhere, I'm assuming. Normally, I would just go search David Lynch, but I have no idea who that is. What is up, Megan? If you want to see Megan and I have a tarot chat, that's Saturday at noon. This Saturday, come back and watch us. Does anybody have a question? Anyway, we can hang out. Let's hang out. And let's see what I have. I only got one magic trick prepared. I do have 2 tarot decks coming in tomorrow. 2 decks in tomorrow. We got the card counting video tomorrow, which is huge. You need to see this card count. If you only watch one video on the channel, you need to watch tomorrow's video. It's coming out 7 a.m. tomorrow. And it talks about card counting. It's basically a new way to read tarot. Well, not new. It's been around forever, but it's a unique way to read tarot that you will adore. You will use it immediately. It's easy. It's fun. I have all the handouts, the PDF handouts that you need to get going immediately. So there you go. All right. Tell me about the lion. Will he come for us? All right. D-Dave and the lion. Fascination indeed. All right. Let's see. D wants to know about the lion. Will he come for us? I don't know. Megan, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see about a little bit of a lion. Oh, what is a good Leo deck? Patty, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Well, we're going to go with a golden wheel. A little bit of that golden lion feel. You know what I mean? You know, I think the golden lion feel is where it is at. All right. The videos I sent to David Lynch's studio. He directed Twin Peaks, spoke with the studio today. Well, there you go. All right. That's who David Lynch is. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I'd never watched Twin Peaks. I'm a Twin Peaks virgin. I've never watched it. Never in my life have I watched like pet shows, animal shows, and Game of Thrones. Not really a good combo, but that, you know, there is that. Tell us about the lion. The 2 of Wands. Oh, the lion has issues internally. That lion has that big roar, that roar. You feel like they're in charge. You feel like they're in the command and they know what they're doing, and they are definitely all over the place as far as just being in charge. They have some doubts about themselves. They live with a little bit of a shrunken feeling where they're not really just all that. A lot of that is presentation, but inside they could have some doubts with sort of where they're going, how they're doing things. 2 of Wands, domain. I'm the master of my domain, but no Seinfeld pun intended. But Reversed, it's like I have a lot of roar, but not a lot of bite to me, right? The Queen of Wands is sort of interesting as well. A lot of the stuff comes internal to this lion. They feel like that they need to be on top of everything, not really in charge, but they need to be sort of have a managed platform of stuff that they need to be doing. And it feels like that they need to be in charge of all that. A lot of times they're not. They have doubts and whatnot. But sort of if they get enough things, if they look busy enough, I think they look in charge. The devil says they have a lot of people working against them as well. So they could be in charge. They do get a little bit of a roar. The other people have a roar as well, and they sort of get in conflict with that. Not really sure what to do some of the times, but they sort of go with it and wing it, right? And then the Three of Cups. A lot of this lion is about connections, is about making these friends, making these good connections with people, and sort of being a part of the group. If they're not a part of the group, they feel really left out. You know what I mean? And so if somebody didn't invite them to a party, they take it really hard. If they're not in a group, if they're not sort of in that social circle, they feel sort of out of it a little bit. There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Megan wants to know, Earth sign, think the world revolves around her. The world revolves around her. Oh, that's interesting. Christina, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Marina, welcome as well. It's good to see all of y'all here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on a great Thursday night. I got tomorrow off, so we got 2 tarot decks tomorrow. My God, we got so much crap tomorrow. We got 2 tarot decks coming in tomorrow. We got the Travis McHenry interview at 5. We got the stream after that. And in the morning, we got the card counting video. Tomorrow is going to be just like a maze of activity. It's going to be too much. I probably want to save some of that for later. It's going to be too much for one day. I think what I'll do is I'll save both of the tarot decks unboxings for like Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday and Monday or something. But we're getting the Modern Love Tarot is going to be in here. I want to unbox that so much though, man. Modern Love Tarot. That is going to be exciting. I'll probably do the unboxing on that on Saturday. So going to be pretty exciting. That's the one with that massive book too. Looks really good. All right. Let's see. Everything revolves around the Virgo. That is a bit of traditional Virgo. I'm just saying. That is a bit of traditional Virgo. If we're not getting all the attention, we feel left out. We got a little bit of that Leo in there, you know? A little bit of the Leo in there. I'm just saying. All right. Revolves around her. The Hierophant and the Hermit. I mean, that's sort of their way of reaching out. Megan got 3 decks tomorrow too. Wow. Saturday seems to be the hot spot. That's awesome. All right. Which ones are you getting? The Hermit and the Hierophant reverse. This is their way of reaching out. They want to make connections, but a lot of times they're sort of dysfunctional about doing it. You know what I mean? They're dysfunctional about reaching out. They want to reach out. They want to have a social group. They want to have that. I don't think that they do it sort of in an appropriate way a lot of times. Sometimes they're just not skilled. Sometimes they feel like this is a better shortcut to do it and whatnot. It feels like that if I just try to micromanage everything, if I just try to do a little bit of control, if I just try to get that Hierophant feel and sort of reach it into other people's lives, then the Hermit will be back to normal. I won't have to be alone. I won't have to be, sort of isolated and whatnot. 3 of Cups sort of reinforces this again. Maybe if I make some friends, I can make friends. I can reach out. Again, sort of an inappropriate, I'm not really sure how to do it, so I'm just going to do it this way. And it works. It works. You know what I mean? The world revolves around her indeed, doing the micromanagement, doing the controlling, doing the sort of the barking and the inappropriate behavior that really nobody really likes is going to get them attention. And once they have the attention, getting it away from them is being like trying to get a fresh dog bone away from a Rottweiler or something. You know, it's just not going to happen. Austin, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, the Three of Cups action. This is the way to make friends. It's a way to contact, a little bit on the quirky side, but well, whatever. That's just the way it goes. Page of Pentacles reverse along with the Ace of Wands. I think that they have things that they want to do, but nobody else wants to do. That's sort of a problem too, right? I have things that I like to do. I have these ideas that may not work long term. I'm going to try to force it down somebody's throat. If I force it down somebody's throat, if I do a little bit of that, action of, I'm going to do this. This is a great idea. You need to do this or else. I think it's a little bit too much ordering around, too much barking and whatnot. But, that's just the thing. That's how it goes sometimes. The Ace of Wands has that feel of, I'm going to do this. This is a great idea. If you don't, you're a bad person. Page of Pentacles, again, they can't really find stability no matter what they do. A lot of times people will engage in weird behaviors to get attention, and one of them ends up working. And that one weird behavior that gets attention ends up working, and they lean on that as hard as they can, not really understanding that that gets attention because it's bad. I mean, there are other ways to get attention. There are other ways to do things. So anyway, all right. Which decks are you getting, Megan? Let me know. Which decks are you getting? See, now I got to know. Lily, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for taking a break from studying and hanging out with us. All right. Will I get multiple offers for my internship? Ooh, Sam's got that job. Sam's going to ace those tests and get a job out there. Get some interns, people lining up over here. All right. Let's see how we're going to do with that. Oh, a good work thing would be this one here. Let me move everything over. Move everything over and get us some Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Moon Oracle. Ooh, the Divine Animal Oracle and Heal Yourself Oracle. That's a lot of oracles. I think I remember the Divine Animal Oracle. That looked really good. That looked really good indeed. Man, I need to get more oracles going. At one point, I had so damn many oracles that I was just like, I'm not really sure how I'm going to manage all of these. I'm really sort of leaning towards tarot right now. I guess it's sort of a phase, right? Some phases we're going to do astrology. Some phases we're going to do oracles. Some phases we'll do Sibylla or Lenormand or Kipper or all that other stuff. So we're getting multiple offers or not. King of Cups, the Lovers, and Judgment. I mean, I don't really see multiple offers. I just see this one main one. There's one that is going to stand out. One that is going to stand out, where this is going to be the one that you really want to reach out and be a part of, right? Feels like that is where it's at. The King of Cups, we got that good connection. We feel like this is somebody or somebody sort of the way that we're going, that's going to be sort of magical for us, or is really going to be something we're emotionally attached to, right? Because sometimes you have an internship at a small company, sometimes it'll be a big company or whatnot, and it feels like that a lot of people are going to be there. They're going to be your friends. You're going to get to know some people, and it's going to be sort of an exciting environment where you're willing to go in and work extra hard and really be sort of an impressive feature of the company. And obviously then they turn you around into a full-time employee at that point. The King of Cups, I think there's one main one. Ten of Wands into the Lovers. Now the Lovers is the key here. That's what I'm talking about, that one connection that you're really going to be a big part of. It's going to feel like you really want to sort of be there for a long period of time. The Lovers, that big connection, almost like a star field where you're sort of guided into this. And then Judgment, they're going to give you the turnaround opportunity to be a full-time employee. You know what I mean? So that's going to be the thing that you want. You want to turn around the internship into something full-time. I think that's where you're going to end up. I don't really see anything that said multiple offers. I'd be looking for maybe the 5 of Wands, where a lot of people are fighting over you, or the best one, the 7 of Cups. We have all of these possibilities in front of you and all of this good stuff, right? I just don't see any of this. I see this one beautiful golden opportunity, and then the Judgment, where they turn you around, the rebirth, they turn you around into a full-time employee. I think you have one key coming up, and that is going to be it. Austin, thank you for your donation. Let's get Austin a spirit reading. See how that is going to go. All right. Let's see. Change the title up here. Spirit reading. Here we go. By the way, if you're new here, this is my tarot tower, everybody's favorite. This holds 70 decks of tarot cards. This is the main meat and potatoes, I'm just saying, of the stream. Get that fun tarot tower and whatnot. Got all of my decks up there ready to go. I don't have to take anything out of a box. I don't have to put wear and tear on all my boxes by putting stuff in and out. You know, you just get it. You just reach over and you got the tarot that you need. And you got 70 to choose from. I'll cycle them out too. There's a lot of tarots I just don't have on there anymore because I just don't use them. As I get new tarots, you know, they replace some of the old ones. So they move into Tarot Tower number 2, which is not on camera. All right, spirit reading. The Hierophant, Austin, it says you take charge, you get going. I don't think you put up with much. You take charge, you lean in, you get stuff done. And that's going to be an important thing as you sort of need to move into 2021. I think you're going to have some opportunities where you need to be in charge. You're going to have some people that need to try to micromanage this or that. You have some people that are going to be trying to influence you, maybe in the not best direction, but taking charge, being that leader, being the Hierophant, being the top on the totem pole is going to be important for you as you sort of move into 2021. Again, I think you have a little bit of conflict with a couple of people, but you being in charge, you being up front, and you being sort of outspoken is going to be one of your big things as you sort of go in there, right? The Queen of Coins, I think 2021 is going to be a good money year for you. I think that this is going to be a fantastic year as far as money goes. I think that you're sort of due for that. We're sort of in a state where you're going to be pretty comfortable. Now, obviously not going to win the lottery or anything, but you're going to be pretty comfortable. Not going to be where you're just desperate for money or anything like that. I think 2021 is going to be a big thing here. Queen of Coins also says, as you get into that more comfortable space, be sure to invest wisely, reinvest in yourself as well. If you're running that business, if you're doing some activities, make sure to reinvest and get yourself to the next level. Don't just sort of stagnate and get too comfortable with that, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. I think stagnation is going to be a big thing for you at some point, where you just don't feel like you're innovating. You don't feel like you're stretching yourself out, getting a little bit out of your comfort zone. You're going to be a little bit too comfortable in many states and many possibilities. The big thing here is to, again, go back to taking charge. Get out of your comfort zone. Expand yourself. What can you learn this time? What can you expand? What can you grow? Because growing is going to be a big factor coming in probably in the entire next year. I think you have a lot of possibilities for getting that going, and that's going to be good with you. We have another coins, a 9 of coins. Again, points to prosperity. Good things coming for you. So overall, looks pretty good as far as the spirit is concerned. Sam, again, with a Virgo, contact me by the end of the month. I am a Virgo, and I am contacting you. I'm just saying. I'm saying hello right now. Sam, let's see about the other Virgo then. The other Virgo, was that Chris? Was that Chris? Let me know. Chris, I think it was Chris. I think so. Somebody back me up over here. Was it Chris? I don't know. Deborah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Virgo action. Get a little bit of that Virgo action. I know you. I think it was Chris. I don't know. I'm going out on a limb with this Chris thing. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. The Gregory Scott will tell us, though. Gregory Scott will tell us. Let us know. I don't know what sign Gregory Scott is. I don't really care, but, you know, Christopher. Yeah, Sunflower's backing me up over here. I think we got the name right. I think so. That's him. I had a dream about him. Samantha's getting excited about Chris over here. It's got a little dreaming going on. Talk about the man of your dreams. I mean, I'm just saying. Deborah, thank you again. I appreciate that. Deborah had a weekend away. A weekend. What's that Chicago song? Everybody needs a little time away, or so they say, from each other. Here we go. Little Virgo action. Is that going to happen? Ooh, the world looking good. Six of Pentacles looking good. Temperance and the Six of Swords. Look, I think so. I think so. I mean, we're here. We're here. Not a good dream. Well, I think they're going to contact you. All right. We have a little bit of that. That temperance. I don't think you mix well with the Virgo. We've already established that. You know, Chris and you may be like fire and ice. You know what I mean? Maybe like fire and ice where it's just not heated. It's just not heated, or maybe it's a little bit too heated. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, we have that feeling there. The world says things are going to look up. And we have the Six of Swords where we're riding to a better destination, a better tomorrow that's going to be good. Six of Pentacles, I think they're a little more giving, no pun intended. I think they're going to be a little more giving. They're going to be a little more sharing. I don't think they're going to be as sort of stuck up or as sort of conflicting as they have been in the past. The temperance points to them calming down a little bit, all of that stuff. I'm just saying it's looking pretty good. Looking very good. We have great cards here. The world, great possibilities, a great end sort of to it. As far as that is concerned, the Six of Pentacles, them opening up a little bit, being a little more honest with you, not playing the games, not going to be there. Temperance, a little bit better blending, you know, a little bit better on the blending side. And finally, the Six of Swords. We're taking a ride together into a better tomorrow. So I do think that they will be contacting you. That's looking very good for that. I mean, you know, maybe they have dreams about you too. They may have dreams about you as well. You never know what happens in the Virgo's bed at night. I'm just saying. How does the Sag feel about a weekend away? All right. Everybody needs a little time away. Let's see, Deborah. How's that going to be going? All right. Deb, D30, what is it? 32.9? There you go. D32.9. What's a good one for a little bit of time away? Oh, Dark Mansion? No? Thoth? Yeah, we'll do the Thoth. Nothing says good news like the Thoth. You know what I mean? Is that a good book? I heard it is. I have no idea. Reading Way of the Shaman. I've not read that one. You're not hungry you think you are. Danielle, am I meant to be with anyone? I'm a Virgo and I'm truly hungry. Well, there you go. I'm not hungry at all. I had a big dinner. What the hell is that noise? Got a weird noise outside. I had a big dinner. I'm just saying. All right. Let's see what we're doing here with this Thoth action. Because how does the Sag really feel after our time away? The Sun. Oh, I think you laid down the line. I mean, I think it's almost like you laid down the law. You just laid down the law somehow. You just distributed the rules. You distributed the rules. I think you took back some power you didn't have before. You know what I mean? Took back a little power, a little influence, because this is the sort of the influence card, right? You took a little bit of that power, a little bit of that influence back that I think you didn't have before. And it feels like that's going to be a good thing for you as you sort of go around. We have two sort of controlling cards in here. Sort of an interesting combo. Two controlling cards. I think one of you was a little bit controlling in the relationship, or you had this sort of this imbalance where it didn't feel like things were synced up sometimes, felt like things were imbalanced. One person putting in too much effort, another person not putting in enough effort, one person trying to be a little bit over the top controlling, or somebody's trying to be a little bit on the leaning side. You know, I'm trying to lean into this. And then it just didn't feel like that worked overall. I think some of that is sort of, you know, again, lay down the law. It feels with that. I think that you've started something new. Obviously, Ace of Pentacles, you've started something new, something exciting, something that is going to lead to a bit more stability. So things have calmed down, cooled down. and you now have a better opportunity or sort of this bigger window where we can get sort of established on something, right? So once we have established the rules, once the things are laid down, once we have a pathway to sort of head out, now we can start over. Now we can say, all right, we all know how the deal works. Megan, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Megan, if you have a question, let me know. Now that we have established how the deal works, we can get started. We can get started. I think that's where you're at. I think we can get started. We can begin. You know what I mean? And that is sort of where you're at this point. So there you go. All right. So I was supposed to get it packaged today, but I didn't get it. But now I heard somebody wandering out near the door. So give me 2 seconds. Let me check if somebody dumped something at the door. Nope. All right. Well, business take off soon. Megan wants to know about a business. A business. I'm meant to be anyone. You're kind of scared to ask him. I'm afraid I'm not meant to be with anyone. Everybody's meant to be with someone, Danielle. Danielle, everybody's meant to be with somebody. There is somebody out there that absolutely adores you and can't wait to see you. I'm just saying. If you're willing to be with somebody, if you're willing to hang out and chill out, have fun talking to people, you will meet that person. All right. Let's see about that. We got a business. We needed to take off. We needed to launch into the ether. We needed to make us $1 billion. $1 billion. We need it. We desperately need this business to make us some cash. Ola. How is it going to do that? Let's find out. Let's find out. By the way, if you just joined us, tomorrow we have 10 billion things to do. Tomorrow we have at 7 a.m. the card counting course. This is something, when I first read it, it was extremely confusing, but I worked very hard to make it so easy. It's so easy now. Watch the video. This is exciting. This is the best video on the channel by far. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, we got Travis McHenry coming in, the Bosch Tarot creator, to interview. He's going to be live, so you can ask him questions about tarot creation and all that good stuff. And then we got the stream tomorrow. I'm just saying. All right. The business is going to be taking off soon. The Queen is kind of an interesting one here. Queen of Pentacles. It needs some stuff. SMJ, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We got the 9 of Swords, got the 9 of Cups, got the Page of Wands. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn business. Not going to be something where you're going to get rich tomorrow. It's definitely a slow burn. Part of the problem seems to be advertisement, is just the bottom line. The Knight of Cups, there's not a lot of people coming in that really want the service or the product or whatever. The Knight of Cups, people are coming in, they're sort of lax about it. They're a bit too relaxed about it. They need to purchase something. They need to sort of support the business and all that. They're just not doing it. It feels like they're not sort of putting in the effort when they come in and they want to get excited about it. The Page of Wands, they're a little bit tepid as they come in. They're like, it's okay. I mean, it's interesting, but they just haven't gotten that. Part of this thing, again, is advertisement. You need to get the correct people in to sort of get in there, right? The 9 of Swords, it's sort of this, if you look at the 9 of Swords, it's sort of this worry feel, or sort of people being stuck. They're not moving around. They're just not aware of it. They're not moving into your space and finding out about that. So, may get on the social media, sort of hype yourself and all that. That's going to be one of the key points. The Queen of Pentacles, again, we're talking about just this basic understanding of, they like what you have if you could connect them to you. You know what I mean? You have to connect them. So you could be over here, they're over here, they never see you. But once you sort of connect that is going to be the key going there. So it just looks like that you have the people that are interested. They are interested, but they just don't know about you. All right. Let's see. Let's see. SMJ, will V spend his birthday with me or L? We have a birthday throwdown. We have a birthday throwdown for SMJ. Birthday throwdown. Well, you know, to the person that has the birthday, whoever the birthday is, I want to say
Happy birthday!
and we're going to get that. But we do need a throwdown, though. I mean, we do need a throwdown. We're going to get a little bit of a throwdown here. And get some throwdown action. All right. A throwdown is where we have to, the Thoth will provide us with the answer. On the left is you. On the left is SMJ. What is going to be good, bad, or indifferent about spinning with SMJ? And on the right here is L. What's going to be good, bad, or indifferent about spinning it with L? Oh, look at that. Look at that. And, okay, that's not so good. It's so interesting. Oh, wow, that's really crappy. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that is interesting. Took an interesting turn that I didn't see coming. I'm just saying now, this took a wild turn. This took a turn I didn't see coming at all. Okay. They hate L with a passion. But they want to be with him anyway. Is it like hate sex? Is that a thing still? Sort of like hate sex? I don't know. I don't know if this is a sexual thing. I don't know. They really don't like him. We have the conflict card and the devil card. Ooh, that is not good at all. It feels like that they really dislike whoever the hell L is. They don't like him at all, but they still want to be with him. They don't like him, but they still want to be with him. They have that connection. Now, what does that mean? Well, number one, that could be somebody that they owe a favor to or sort of owe a life debt to, like a family member or something like that, you know? You know, you got that crazy uncle at Christmas. Nobody likes the crazy uncle, but you hug him and you talk to him anyway because he's family, you know? If he wasn't family, the crazy uncle's got to go. But I'm just saying, like one of those things, a love-hate feel. We need to be with this person, but we absolutely despise them. I don't think L has it going on at all. I think L's got some serious problems. Okay, yeah, L's not a big fan. Let's look at you. They just adore you. Look at that sun and that good thing as well. You're a bit unpredictable. We're going to say that right now. That's okay. You're a bit unpredictable, but we got that feeling where we really like to be around you. The sun, the best card in the deck by far. The sun says we really like you. We want to spend a birthday with you. That is looking very good. Now, again, you're unpredictable though. You got some unpredictability. Yeah, that's easy for me to say. You got some unpredictability about you. You have that aura of don't get in my way. If you get in SMG's way, I'm going to lay down the law on you. Right? You got a bit of unpredictability. Really don't know what you're going to get sometimes with SMJ. So you got that, right? You got that. I think that they feel that they can relate to that and they sort of navigate around that and whatnot, but they really, really like you. The sun. The reason I say this is a wild read is because you have this strong power of that Two of Cups and you have the strong power of the sun. If they're going to spend time with L, it's going to be from emotions. It's going to be about emotions. It's not going to be logic at all. Logic says you got the devil and you got a terrible card. You got the fight card and the devil. Logic says stay the hell away from L. But emotions say, come on in. Now, as far as you, they just like you over in general. If they want to come with you, it's going to be more a logical decision. If they want to go with L, it's going to be more of an emotional decision. Bottom line, I don't know. I can't give you an answer. I think you need to answer this. Are they going to make an emotional decision? Or are they going to make a logical decision? Logical is you, emotional is L. If I had to, again, I don't know, because they could go either way. I don't really know. Are they a more emotional person or a more logical person? That's going to point you towards your answer. There you go. Haley Grace, got a lot on her. RMA and E, what's going on? How you doing? Check my maps location. Social media, lives far away. Does my friend R stalk me on maps? RMA, are they stalking you on maps? That's kind of creepy. RMA, I'm just saying. I'm not making a judgment call. I'm just asking. Missy's Enchanted Channel, what's going on? All right, hate love. Could be a hate love relationship. Haley Grace. I have no idea what Haley Grace's question is. Haley Grace, let me know what your question is. All right, I'm okay. I'm not the best. Thank you, Sunflower, for hosting Haley Grace. I appreciate that. Haley Grace, let me know what your question is. You got a reading in there. You got a reading mixed in there. Midnight Meditations, it's good to see you. How are you doing? All right, the stalkers, yeah. I don't know, RMA. RMA makes me think of a return, like I'm returning something. Is it return merchandise acceptance or something? Return merchandise authorization. All right. How you like the Thoth deck? I have 30 of them. Pedro, I have 30 of them. So he just likes me, but he loves L. No, he's got an emotional attachment to L. It doesn't mean love. It means they got a bad addiction. All right. That they need to get over. They need to think with the bigger head. You know what I'm saying? It seems that way. All right. Lily, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Lily, what's next in love? Let's try that. Lily, are you looking for love in all the wrong places? Looking for love in too many spaces? Is that a thing? Lily. All right. Let's see. What's next for you in love, Lily? By the way, if you're new here, donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So we got donations and all that stuff. Yeah. You know, you got to use the big head. You can't use the little head for all decisions, or you're going to end up in a bad place. You got to use the larger head for good decisions. All right. Oh, let's see, Lily. What's next for you in love? Lily, are you looking for love in all the wrong places? I'm just saying. Let's see what is going to happen with all of that stuff. Get you some love interest. Get you some love going. The Mons, everybody loves the Mons Tarot. At least we got that. We got that in common. Everybody, and I mean everybody, loves the Mons Tarot. Not everybody loves football, but I do. And there is a game tonight. The game is afoot. I forgot who it was. Was it the Raiders? I have no idea. I'd ask my smart speaker, but those things are stupid. Smart speaker's really dumb. I asked it who's playing Sunday, and it read off like 500 teams. It's like, no. I asked who's playing locally. You know my location. There should be a database somewhere you can reach out to. All right, what's next for me in love? Hermit. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. Lily, that's not a good start at all. Hermit. What's next for me in love? King of Cups. I do think that you have somebody that sort of breaks you out of that hermit feel, right? The King of Cups, somebody who's a little bit loose emotionally, somebody who is sort of up and down. They're sort of high and low, a little bit on the bipolar emotional feel on that, right? The King of Cups. A lot of this person is that they just don't find things that they like. And when they find something they like, they don't like it. It's one of those. The King of Cups. Like, I just don't care. I just don't care sometimes. Sort of an interesting person, right? As far as interesting goes. Then we have the sort of the Ten of Swords into Death. I think you're coming into a phase where you're getting these rejects. You're getting these people that aren't going to be just the best opportunities. They need to be sort of they need to be vetted a little more, to where, to where you just have sort of an unusual personality traits and whatnot. But I think you're reaching a point where you're rounding the corner to something that's going to be a lot better. I think you're rounding the corner into somebody that's going to be super, super good. This person, I think, is going to be just an amazing individual. And again, it sort of feels like that we're sort of stuck in a rut. We're on the same pattern. We're getting the same results. We're sitting there sort of, trying to get something different, right? But Lily, this is sort of a movement towards something better. It is sort of a little bit of a challenge getting there, but Death says we're moving into something better. We have something around the corner that's going to be good. Now, what are we looking at for here? One of the big things here is the Ten of Swords, and you look at it negatively, but it's not. Read my book. You got to read the book. Mama Bino, welcome. How you doing? You got to read the book. It says the Ten of Swords is a cutting card. It stops a pattern. It cuts things. It slices things. It's like the Ginsu knife commercial from the 80s. It slices, it dices, and it cuts. And that means we're cutting off this pattern that you've had, the pattern of not having success, the pattern of hitting a brick wall, the pattern of having a lot of sort of challenges in there. So we're moving into that next phase. And it's good that we're cutting. It's good that we're ending that phase, because that phase has, not really been successful a lot of the times, right? Again, we have these people that just sort of just weird vibe to them. We have the Hermit, where we have these times alone. We feel alone a lot of times. It just feels like all this is coming to an end. Now, the best news and the best card is Death. Again, we're rounding that corner to something better, something cool, something magical, and it's going to be something pretty powerful as well, I think. And I think that corner's rounding end of January, early February, you start rounding it. I think around March, we really sort of hit it. And again, this is something where something big is coming. Again, into February, early March, I think you have something huge, something big as we sort of roll into that. So 2021 is going to be huge for you. I think you have a really valuable, amazing relationship on the horizon. Death says we're going to finally break out of the pattern that you've been stuck in, and we're going to have a lot of good stuff. Going to have a lot of good stuff coming in. There you go. So there you go. What's next in love for you is a lot of good stuff. All right. Last question with Haley Grace. What was Haley Grace's question? Let me scroll around. You don't like the Mons Tarot? Yeah, some people don't like the Mons Tarot. Need a minute to come up with a question. All right. We're sort of wrapping up the stream at this point. There we go. Christmas week. What I need to know and hear. All right. HG wants to know. Xmas week. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? What is going to be a good Christmas? We need a Christmas tarot. I should have got the winter weight. I stared at it. I hovered over it so many times, but I never checked out. And I should have done it, because a Christmas tarot would be fun. It would be a lot of fun, just saying, like that. All right. Let's see. All right, we're going for 2021 now. All right, no longer Christmas week. Now it's 2021. Kristen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what 2021 has in store. What does that have in store for us? The Hierophant, the Seven of Coins, the Five of Swords. Yeah, sort of a lot of this is getting out of this defeatist pattern that you have been in. I think that you've tried a lot of things that just haven't gone well. And RMA, you got sort of bumped by a ton of donations that came in. Sorry about that, RMA. I'm here every night, RMA. Come back tomorrow. I'll still be here. I'm here every night. Seven of Coins. I think that you have some defeatist things that have sort of hit you this year. Think that you've been pushed back. You've been shoved back. You've been sort of deprioritized. A lot of things haven't gone well for you this year. I think that's sort of cleaning up. The Five of Swords, that sort of Lord of Defeat being reversed as we move into 2021, it's going to be a lot better. I think a lot of things are cleaning up and clearing up. Part of that is the Nine of Cups. I think that you have some emotional choices and some good stuff that is going to be sort of available to you that is not have been available to you before. I think it's almost like somebody's bringing this in, right? We have this individual from the Nine of Cups bringing it in. Hello, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. the Nine of Cups as an individual bringing this in. So this person sort of bringing in the good news, bringing in the emotional satisfaction, and getting a lot of sort of this jump start that you're going to need in 2021. I think you just sort of meet this person probably the first of the year. I mean, like really, really early in January, you're sort of interacting with this person. You don't really know their role. You just sort of have a new interaction, and it sort of leads into that. The Hierophant tells you that you do need to take a bit of a stand. You do need to stand up and sort of step up in 2021 as well. When you do have this opportunity, you have to grab it, you have to take it. Not something that you can sort of relax too much. You can't really just sort of get too comfortable. Getting comfortable is, I think, is your enemy in 2021. Definitely sort of step up and take charge once you see these opportunities. And I think you're going to be able to go forth and get a lot of good things with those. So 2021, it's going to look a lot better. I mean, the cards sort of recognize that you've had a challenging 2020 and sort of into a better 2021 we go, right? Cheryl, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see what Kristen had. It's my birthday. Well, thank you, Kristen. I appreciate that. Well, Charles from Robert Half, offer me customer change. Okay. Offer me. So we got a position that we need. We got a bit of a position that we need coming in. There we go. Let's see about that. Dr. Mystical, welcome. How are you doing, Dr. Mystical? Let's see about that. We're going to get a customer change job offer. Let's look at this might hurt. Not necessarily because indeed this might hurt, but I do think it's an appropriate one for this. One of those readings where I'm just going to have to pick the deck that I want. That is, a lot of people ask, they're like, what deck goes with what question? I don't think anybody knows really the answer to that. It all depends. It all depends on intuitive feel. You get that intuitive feel, you know what I mean? Like you meet a person, you have an intuitive feel about them. There you go. All right. We're going to get a position or not, bottom line, yes or no. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't really see it. It's sort of interesting that we got Two of Pentacles. It almost like it's better for you not to get it. Almost like you have something else that has a better opportunity that's in line later. If you don't get it, don't think it's a bad thing. You have something better waiting. Two of Pentacles is about choices, and we are looking at the Pentacles, looking at choices, looking at monetary choices as well. King of Swords sort of says that we have this opportunity that we can take. The King of Swords is a very upfront, take charge, go forward type of thing, even though they're in a wheelchair, obviously. Page of Cups says we are a bit iffy, we're a bit wishy-washy about this particular thing. And the High Priestess says there may be more involved to this position than what you originally had expected. So if we don't get it, that's going to be a good thing. Again, Two of Pentacles says we have some opportunities. I just don't see anything where we get a job. I don't see anything, the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, somewhere movement. I mean, throw me a bone with the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, anything. The World even, something that gives you a regular, steady job. The World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. I don't see any of these. I don't see anything in here that would indicate a yes. So we're going to go with a no. I'm going to go with a no. All right. Let's see about Hello B. Libra or Gemini in love. We can do another throwdown. We can do another throwdown. Can do another throwdown. Libra. Gemini throwdown. Let's do it. Let's do that throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
On the left is going to be the Libra. The Libra, the balancer of the scales. The Libra. And on the right, it's going to be the Gemini. The twins. What do we got going on with the Libra and the Gemini? Oh, the Gemini looks like hell. The Libra looks unavailable. Oh, the Libra looks like hell. All right, we'll go. The Gemini kind of wins. The Libra looks so bad. The Libra looks so bad that Gemini wins by default here. I mean, it's a little bit of the default of the Gemini wins. I mean, the Gemini is not a perfect match. Okay, bottom line, I don't think either one of these is a perfect match. I'm just going to throw this out here. Neither one of these is a perfect match. The Libra is unavailable. The Libra has some serious problems. We got interference over here. We got the Lord of Defeat. Then we got the sort of the stubbornness where we're not moving. We're not able to sort of consolidate into anything that's going to be or anything that looks like a relationship. We got a lot of problems. Libra has a lot of problems going in here. I'm just saying. The Libra's unavailable anyway. You couldn't get the Libra even if you wanted the Libra. I'm just saying. We got the interference card. We got the Lord of Defeat. I would avoid the Libra at all costs. Entertainment purposes only. Get away from that Libra as fast as you can. And I don't think even if you were interested, you could get into the Libra's pants in the first place. It's just not a thing. Just not a thing. The heat is not there. You need that heat. All right, now let's move on to the Gemini. Not exactly the best. We got the Devil over here. I'm not saying Capricorn's bad. Sunflower beat me to death. I'm just saying that the Devil is not exactly the best thing, sort of a little bit of a feel there. I'm just saying the Gemini doesn't have the best feel. The Gemini looks more stable, though. If we can get in with the Gemini, we do have a little bit of stability. They do have some skeletons in the closet. But, bottom line, the world says that we do have a good opportunity with the Gemini in the long run. You're going to have to get through the skeletons in the closet. You're going to have to figure out what all that is. You have to move past that. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but I would avoid the Libra at all costs. And I would go with the Gemini. If you give me an either or, I would go with the Gemini. The world really sort of says that it could have a lot of possibilities. It could have a lot of good things going with it. Yeah, I mean, bottom line, I wouldn't choose either one. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I wouldn't choose either one. Based upon we have no cups at all. What the hell's the deal with that? If you're gonna lean on somebody to be there, if you want to find somebody in love, and I want somebody in love, get some hearts out there, I need some cups. And the fact that there's no cups anywhere to be found, it just feels like we're just sort of barren with that emotional connection and whatnot. I'm just saying. All right. Amazing individual. When will I meet them? Amazing individual. Let's see. Last reading of the night, by the way. If you like this stream, please hit that like and subscribe. I'm here every night. I appreciate all your love and support and all of that other stuff. A Virgo dog. I don't know about that. I don't think I've ever met a Virgo dog. I've met a Virgo that looks like a dog. That would be me. But I don't think I've ever met an actual Virgo dog. Okay, when are we going to meet the amazing individual? Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Late July? Looks like late July. I mean, I'm just saying. We got late July. The Princess of Cups. We can't play. We can't get in there. We can't. It's like that they're not ready to play. They're not ready to come out right now. The 3 of Pentacles. They're still searching. It's not somebody that you can literally search for. Somebody that has to sort of arrive accidentally almost, has that feel with that. The 2 of Pentacles, they have choices to make before they arrive. Again, I think you're looking at late July for that. Then we have the 7 of Wands, obviously pointing towards the 7. Still got the Princess and the 3, the 2. Again, I think you're looking at late July. There we go. All right. They got other things they're on. They're busy. They're a busy person. All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. We'll see you tomorrow.